and welcome to EWTN's ongoing live coverage of the Jubilee of Youth in Rome. I'm your host, Catherine Hadro, coming to you from our Washington, D.C. studios, and I'm joined alongside my co-host, Father Aquinas Gilbo, the University Chaplain and Vice President of Ministry and Mission at the Catholic University of America. Well, we're here. We're at the day we've really been anticipating and looking forward to.
All week, the events of the Jubilee have been leading up to today and tomorrow. So just in a few minutes, we'll join Rome live for the Holy Father's Vigil with the young people gathered there at Tor Vergata, and then that's all in preparation for
day. Again, this is live footage in Rome right now. You see those look at that. Again, estimated as many as a million people. There were 500,000 registered for the events, but there was anticipation that crowds would just grow and bloom this weekend with more locals and Europeans traveling in for this.
As happens with these events, right? Whether it's in the United States or, Argentina, you get half the crowd will come in from around the world. They'll register for the events and attend the whole week, but, the locals, they'll show up for the last big event at the end.
They show up as well. And again, you can see the flags of many different nations. Again, more than 140 countries are represented at this year's Jubilee of Youth. Jubilee only happens every 25 years. So, and the Jubilee of Youth was really seen as one of the most anticipated
for the meeting that culminated that weekend at Tor Vergata.
Is the same site where St. John Paul II,
an event he had announced 3 years earlier,
is the same site where St. John Paul II hosted World Youth Day in the Jubilee year 2000. EWTN's Alan Holdren helps us back in time to have a closer look at that historic moment.
Signore, primogenito di una moltitudine di fratelli e sorelle, con la tua parola di vita sei lampada.
Young people cheered as Pope John Paul II made his way through the packed event in the papal car. In his homily, he focused on the value of...
And his legacy lives on today. And there you see, live from Rome, the youth cross that is used at every World Youth Day. Again, another legacy of St. John Paul II. Pope Leo was going around carrying it through the crowd. You can see them carrying it right now as we're getting closer and closer to the start of this vigil that we will be bringing you live with Pope Leo. And again, the vigil in Rome tonight...
Pope Benedict in 2005, just before World Youth Day.
86 degrees Fahrenheit, but nevertheless, spirits are high.
Our Mother Founders always says we need to build this civilization of love, and here that's what you see. We look around and
their stories. I can't wait for our group to get back and hear World Youth Days. There's seeds of renewal are being planted all over, and this is just evidence of one of them.
Absolutely, and other exciting.
Sleep's not important. We're here.
That was enough reason for us to say yes. Let's keep the trip, bring the students sense in the life of that one person, and
and sharing these days of grace during the Jubilee dedicated to you. We now gather under the deepening light.
Like the two disciples in the Gospel, we implore you, Lord Jesus, stay with us. You, divine wayfarer, familiar with our roads.
And yet these relationships are not genuine or lasting. They are fleeting.
Addicted to consumption. The kind of technological development we have today.
And love are, there is God. For us, surprise these choices, give meaning to our lives.
we cannot do the good that we desire.
The Gospel is taken from the Gospel of Saint Luke.
Ed ecco, in quello stesso giorno, il primo della settimana, due dei due discepoli erano in
Now
cammino.
that very day, two of them were going to a village 7 miles from Jerusalem called Emmaus, and they were conversing about all the things that had occurred. Things
And with that, we transition from the liturgy of the Word part of the prayer vigil into the part dedicated to Eucharistic adoration here at Tor Vergata.
Weisung trage ich im Herzen.
Diocese of Rome singing the Eucharistic hymn, Pane di Vita Nuova, or the Bread of New Life.
and in accordance with the ritual for Eucharistic adoration, the blessing is given